All right, y'all, what's good? Today we got strict curls on the menu. So, the plan for today, I don't know what we're gonna work up to. It's been about 2 weeks. I don't know where strength's gonna be. We'll see during the warm ups. The plan would be to be around, I think, 177.5. But again, we're at Planet, so they're not gonna have like the 1 1/4s for each side. So we'll probably have to jump up to 180, which I don't know if that's gonna be there today, just based on the past couple weeks with how lifts have been regressing. So we'll see. If we do hit a top set, it might be, I forgot what I did the last video. I might have to go back and check. It might be 180 today. I think we did 175. Might be 180 this week. And then do a back off set. Might drop it a little lower. I think last time we did a back off set, we only got like 5 reps, but we'll see how things are feeling. I know I'm not a big fan of the easy curl bar in here, as it doesn't have as much of a angle for the grips as the one at Gettysburg Performance Gym. So, but yeah, with that said, after we go ahead and get our one set of, I'm guessing 8 after a top single, probably get some volume work in. I like that seated machine that I did last time. Probably do that. Maybe one additional machine. We'll see. Hopefully nobody makes a big deal about me recording up in there. They didn't last time. Everybody's pretty decent. So, but we'll see. But with that said, let's get in there. Let's get it. we wrapped up that strict curl workout, or just bicep workout in general. Kind of went the way I thought it was going to go. We worked up to a top set of 180. 180 wasn't there. I mean, everything else is down, so it's to be expected. I think 170 might have been there today. 175 would have been really pushing it. Would have been a grind. Not sure if I would have had 175, but after that, we did a set of 135, I think 6, then 115. Forgot how many. It's in the video. Y'all see it. Followed up pretty much what we did last time. Just do some volume work in there. Finished off with a set of 21s. Them 21s, they kind of shocked me because I just grabbed 60s, or the 60-pound, easy curl bar, and I was like, man, this ain't gonna be enough. I need at least 100, 110. Man, when I did that first half rep with the 60s, I was like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. But we managed. Form might have sacrificed a little bit, but we got it. But yeah, I'm glad I got to get in there, get this strict curl video done. I'll get this uploaded. I try to be more consistent with it. I do these strict curls. I try to get them done once a week, but I've just been busy, so sorry for not being as consistent. As far as moving forward with the strict curls, probably gonna back down the weight a little bit, because now we're touching like 95% plus 1 rep max. I think, what was my best? Was it 190 or 195? I can't remember. So we're definitely closing in on that, and I don't want to keep training super heavy with the biceps. We're gonna, probably drop it, maybe 155 for a set of 3 moving forward, adding 5 pounds each week, or 2.5, and maybe start working on our sets of 135, and then just build up from there. Once I actually start prep again and increase some things, the weight will start climbing back up from what we're doing, and the weight will be a lot more entertaining, way more impressive, and everything else. But as long as we can keep a good base before we start that, we'll be in good shape. So I'm trying to keep the strict curl probably around 170 before we start gaining size and stuff again. Slacking a little bit on the diet. Should be down an additional like 3 pounds right now, floating around 230-ish, so need to dial that in a little bit more. Not looking to drag this out forever. So maybe drop another 7, maybe 8 pounds by the end of April, and then that should put me around 223, 224. I won't be shredded or anything at that weight, but I should be fairly lean, and we'll slowly work our way back up to 242. A lot more clean this time, just not eating whatever I want, more structured diet, and hopefully fill my frame for the 240s. But yeah, so that wraps this up. The next thing will be squats again. Now, speaking of squats, going to be probably redoing some programming here a little bit. So we've been doing like everything once a week. I might go to a more structured powerlifting program for the remainder of the off season, which would be more along the lines of like 2 squats a week, 2 benches, and 1 deadlift, or some along the lines of that. Have your volume days and have your heavy days, and see what that does. All the programs that I look at for powerlifting are, there's a lot more frequency than what I'm doing, so I think that might help a little bit as well, as long as it's structured properly, not training heavy every single, session. So, but yeah, y'all see what I bring to the table with that here. Probably the next squat day should be in like 2 or 3 days from now, which who knows when that'll be whenever I get this uploaded. But yeah, with that said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Let's make these gains.